YouTube, it's me, Lena, and I know I said that I wasn't going to be doing a Project Pan this year because I lost all of my stuff. But when you buy a lot of stuff in a hurry, you tend to buy things that very quickly you realize don't really work for you. So I am doing a Project Pan, but I'm doing it a little differently. I have, I think, 16 products, and for every type that I finish, because I got like 3 mascaras and I'm going to trade them in for 2 and stuff like that. For every type that I finish, I'm going to buy something better or something that I know I like. So I am going to be going on a supremely low buy after this. Like, I'm only going to buy stuff like basically what's on here. I made a list because I made a list of everything that I was going to buy in place of it. But yeah, let's just get started instead of me sitting here blabbing on about nothing. First is a body product, actually. It's the Tree Hut Shea Body Butter and Coconut Lime. As you can see, I don't know how much you can actually see, but there we go. You can actually see I've actually made a dip into it. And while it's nice and everything, it's not my favorite. The Body Shop Body Butter and Coconut is my favorite, so once I finish this up, I'm going to just go buy that. I don't care if it's not on sale, if I just gotta go buy it from Ulta rather than the Body Shop, I don't care. That's what I'm going to replace it with. Let's see, next is the e.l.f. Blush Bronzer Duo. I said before, sorry I had to scratch my nose, that the blush isn't that bad, but I don't really care for the bronzer. And I'm starting to not really care for the blush either, because either I'm not putting it on right, or it's melding with my, oh god, my nose itches, I'm sorry. My natural redness, it brings it out even worse, but as you can see, I'm kind of blotchy, and I think it's because of this blush. So I'm going to replace them with the Hoola Bronzer for the bronzer, or maybe Tarte's Park Ave Princess, because I really liked that one too. Just some kind of matte bronzer, because that one has a little bit of shimmer in it, and it pisses me off. And I'm going to splurge and get a Tarte blush, because I've always wanted to have one. So after I finish those, that's what I'm going to do. Next is eyeliners. Let's see. I have the e.l.f. brightening eyeliner in black that I cannot stand. I promise it's black right now. It's dirty because it goes on top of eyeshadows. And I also got an eyeliner with the Wet n Wild Fergie Christmas kit that I brought. I haven't actually touched it yet. I don't know how good it is. Let's see. Well, it's certainly a good bit smoother than the e.l.f. eyeliner is, at least on my hand. So now I decided that I would replace them with the Stila waterproof eyeliner pen. I had bought it for Christmas, and I never got to show it, obviously, but I really liked it. And my favorite Kaylin gel eyeliner. That's, like I said, I'm waiting for a sale to come up on, like, Ipsy features their products every couple of months. I'm waiting for the next time they feature a product so that I can get the discount, because that eyeliner is $19. Anyways, next are 2 foundations. It is the Revlon Color Stay for dry to normal skin in ivory, and the Revlon Age Defying foundation in tender beige. This one is a little too dark for me. This one is too light for me. Combine them together and they work pretty well. So that's what I'm doing. I really appreciate them, Dana. I'm not knocking them. These are 2 foundations that my sister sent me. They're not quite my color. So I'm going to replace it with something that I've always wanted to try, the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. I did try it in Sephora and I think figured out my color, so hopefully those will go pretty quickly. I know that this one isn't all the way full. It's probably only about half to 2/3 full. So, anyways. Next are 2 different under eye concealers. It's the Benefit Fake Up. It's a little sample my sister sent me. I'm murdering it, quite honestly. That'll probably be gone pretty soon. Although I know that you could dig into these and get quite a bit more product, so I will definitely be doing that. And another one my sister sent me was the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Brightening Eye Perfector. That is very silver and angry. I'm not sure how much you're going to get from a swatch, but I'm just going to replace them with a full size of the Benefit Fake Up because I really do like that. Let's see, what's next? Oh yes, this. This is what first allowed me to think, I need to do another project pan. I got the Mica Beauty Cosmetics Tinted Lip Balm from Ipsy. It's in the color Natural, and the color itself is actually really pretty. At first I thought I wasn't going to like it, and then I saw it in person. I'm like, that's a lot more pink than I thought. This is not a lip balm in the traditional sense. This is more like a matte lip product that just sinks into every line of the lip that I have, and no, it's not pretty on me. Let's remove this before it stains my hands. Sorry. And what I decided to replace it with is, yes, I'm giving up. I'm buying a Fresh Sugar lip balm. That's the $22.50 lip balm, although it is probably about this size. Anyway. So I'm just going to splurge and get that, because I really did fall in love with the samples that I had. Anyways, next is the Be a Bombshell One Stick in Girl Crush. That, like with my sister, the color is not really doing it for me. And this one also has a ton of glitter in it, and it drives me crazy when I try to wear it, but I'm probably going to buy, if this is the one thing I may or may not replace, but if I replace it, I'm going to just buy the same one in the old color that I had. Oh yes, all my mascaras. So, I bought the CoverGirl Flamed Out. The Wet n Wild pack that I bought had a Fergie one that came with it. And then my sister sent me her M. Michelle Phan Lengthening Mascara in Brown. These are not necessarily bad products. They all work fine, honestly, but they're not my favorite. So I'm just going to trade them in for my two favorites, which is the Bad Gal by Benefit and the Physicians Formula Fake Out. So, okay. Oh yeah. Here's one. The e.l.f. Radiance Enhancer that I've been kind of using as a highlight, although I think I forgot to use it today. That is something about a highlight. I forget to use it a lot. But I'm going to trade it for the Benefit Watts Up. So I had gotten the little sample of that in my Sephora birthday gift thing that I didn't get to have for very long, sadly. And I never got to try my They're Real mascara sample. God, it just makes me freak out every time I think too much. And lastly, somebody that I just subscribed to, Amber F, is doing a Pan That Palette 2014 thing. Like, you know how Pink So Foxy last year did Make Out 2013. Well, she's calling it Pan That Palette. Well, I decided to join her in this little dollar store, Dollar Tree Profusion palette that I actually think won't take me a horrible long time to use as long as I actually put my mind to using it. Like, today I actually used this orange, which I have no idea how good this looks or not. It's just like, well, I'm wearing orange, so I'll wear an orange eyeshadow. That makes sense. And one thing I don't like about this palette, there are no, like, neutral brown colors that I never thought I would be hunting for, but when you need a transition shade, damn it, you more often than not need a damn brown. So, I will be joining Amber F in my thing for Pan That Palette 2014, and this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to bite the bullet and rebuy my Vice 2 palette, even though it's right now like $70 on eBay, and by the time I finish this it will probably be between $80 and $90, and I don't care. I'm buying that motherfucking palette. I loved that palette. I got that for my birthday, and I didn't get to have it long enough before it went up in flames. Because even if it didn't actually go up in flames, it would be completely unusable because it would have smoke damage. And now I'm gonna go cry again. I think I legitimately cried over that palette. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. So, I'm gonna go have a freak out off camera. Bye YouTube, I will see you later. Thank you for joining me.